this fucking bookstore, man. I remember everything now.
You see a set of tattered curtains. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Haunted house skit. Yeah. So, we watched a Nathan For You vid. After I cut off the video last time. It was the haunted house, or like, oh yeah, it was Ghost Realtor. That was fun. And the thing about those Nathan For You videos is I can never tell where the skit ends. Like, you're like, this can't be real, but you can't figure out where the line is. Like, is the whole thing fake? Are the people real, but like they're playing into it? Like they got real people like trying to order the house, and it's like, are they in on it? I don't. I contact a guy on fucking Craigslist, and the dude's like, "Oh yeah, that shit's demonic." And then you have like the exorcism and the lady's face afterwards. She's like, I can finally rest easy, and it's like, oh my god. Yeah, that's you just never know. You never know, man. Like, obviously there are cameras involved. People fucking know, but like, God, there's a sorry, we're not playing Disco Elysium at the current moment. There's another one where they contact a lawyer and try, like, they make him sign a document, and that's essentially like the whole skit. They're trying to make a lawyer like sign his, like, away his rights, and the lawyer's reading these. He's like, I'm not like signing this, and they're like, no, but like when you signed like this document, this like previous document, it said that you would like, it said that you waived your rights, and he's like, no, that can't be possible. Give me that document. Oh man, it's like, it's. Anyways, we're playing Disco Elysium, aren't we? So let's kill a ghost.
Oh!
All right, lady. Let me cook. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. That's not a man. I would haphazard to guess that's a drag queen at the very best. I wouldn't demean them by calling them a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Ooh woo fingers. Kim, why don't you go first? Kicking feet emoji. Alright, we got a skill point going. Oh, we're so close. Opens door. Saves. Full saves. Sand is dripping from the punching bag. Oh, the ball! Oh my god, a shot put ball. Let's fucking... Yes! I know exactly where to use that. The poster says citrus forest. The rest is well worn off.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
I don't know
Lift
if...
them.
I don't know if I'm that
There are
strong.
no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Yeah.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Notice the collar. Yeah, it's still impossible, but like, I'm glad you're trying. Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter? Let's dive into that.
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There's no colors on this bell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would remove the colors? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
You're right. And I will not be trying to lift that up.
What is this place?
It's the netherworld, beyond the veil. Ooh.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Stay hydrated. Welcome in. In Cloud Seat, welcome in to you too. If I didn't say it already. What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. No, but I do wonder.
Yes, because it's closed.
That's
No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on,
Banal.
shall we?
damn. Did you just full first name him? Hydration. It's hydration to you. Alright. Let's pull out the flashlight. Oh, hate that. The hallway is blocked by an old window pane and debris. Looks like the remains of the 24-hour window repair shop. Why they gotta do me with the music like this? A large demotion full of strange liquid. Well, you know what? While I'm here, right? I don't know what the meta is, but I feel like I need like way more of these than they give me. Finger pistol. Advanced race theory. I feel like we need to solve that for some reason. Odd animals tail you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Poor animals. No rest for their bodies after death. Real. Airship rotors covered with spider webs. They remind you of blades. God, what a fucking crazy place. Money! Naked mannequin. Man, guys, we almost have enough money to pay our rent tonight.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Oh, well, why not? Turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the
It's
compartment.
empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling.
This is where the memory should go.
Let's leave this for the Mo. Blue velvet moth. What is this? Where are the clothes it's used to display? I don't know.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes,
Where the
like
fuck
some
am I?
ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Let's see the notes
The
first.
handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe.
Let's look at the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
Is this where they're writing the next Game of Thrones book?
Translucent
Like,
welkins
what the fuck?
with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing
Guys,
from the
any
vast
day now,
emptiness of
any day,
sideways space.
is gonna release the new book.
Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those Wilkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin.
I still don't know who I am. I haven't figured out my
One of the
fucking name yet.
Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Oh my fucking god, man. Why does it need racism? Like, why do we need racism? Why can't it just be fuck, man? Why can't it just be like a resource battle? Why does it have to be racist? Every fucking time, man.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin.
My
Green
God.
Welkin.
All
An
right.
inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
One of them is a supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
That one has a great beard. Do you think I have a great beard? Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
That's true. Kim plays D&D. Everyone knows Kim plays D&D. But he tries to hide it. Who are these creatures?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Concept art. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
And for what? Let's see the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dwarf, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
You know what? I think I resonate with this person, as it sounds like we both enjoy adding unnecessary amounts of science to our fantasy genres. I respect that a lot.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid,
GPI.
the grand scheme of production and money. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain.
Interesting. Yes.
Minimi stands for a mini meeting.
Oh.
It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Oh.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice fields of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pesantic.
How do I know what Cadron mosaic tiles is supposed to look like? What the fuck?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Right. What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9.
Radio
written notes,
frequencies?
too.
For what?
Sparse and unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Why do I have so much fixation with drawing analogies to like the human body? I would never think about anything so like I don't know. I think I'd be more like to compare something to like a stream than I would some kind of human body of the universe. Of course, narrow your eyes, the anatomy of the curse. This must be an elaborate piece of art.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Who is the Game Master?
Someone very important.
Right, right. No, no, for sure. But who?
The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
Oh my god, they're playing D&D online? Oh my god. It's so nice of them.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads
conductor.
that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
Oh my god, wait, I saw a skit of this once. Oh god, fuck. Am I gonna pull up another clip? Danny, don't do it. Danny, we're doing it. God fucking damn it. You guys remember Adventure Call? We're not pulling it up, but look up Adventure Call. By I forget what that guy's fucking name is. It's the same guy who does like a kilogram of steel and a kilogram of feathers. The Lemmy Show. That's what it is. I had to connect the dots in my mind.
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Oh my god, it is Adventure Call.
All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
Whoa. Kinda mean, but
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more
exactly.
ambitious
Kill
the
Jester
project
Man.
became.
Exactly.
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Squint at the lines. What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red. The diagram. The whole thing resembles Kadran radio frequencies, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into You think so? The web is comprised of radio. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little.
My god, the schedule.
Nothing.
What do you have to say, Kim?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
What do I think someone's playing an online D&D video game. Counterintelligence. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not it. I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
The first online D&D game.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Utter madness with Riz. Tries to riz you? Tries to riz you? Fails? How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Has anyone else ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
Among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsular game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game? Listen, Kim. I'm not a fucking nerd, so I don't know what role-playing is. What is it?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WiiWare board game.
Role-playing
With feedback
game
thrown in.
within a role-play. What? No. I've never. GTA? Who would roleplay in. Who would roleplay in that? No one. Anyways.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company? Wow. Conclude.
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a way to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Aw. He says, looking around at the derelict room, the pipes howl and rats cross the floor. That's sad.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Aw, Kim, have a little bit of fucking life in your heart. God damn. Scribbled across the notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG game in the universe. Yeah. He absolutely is. They typed him so well. Ooh. £1.50. The cube. Printed on the laminate layer top to bottom. Guys. I know what to do with the cube. We have to put the cube in the cube.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Insert the
Casting the framework
production
in a soft
schedule.
glow, like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. Tiles on the cube are still smoldered. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning. First accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Ooh.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What are you? A machine? Are you? Why did you call me forest accident? What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside? God, I'm just so fucking stupid, man. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the
Yes.
core? Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh no, I don't know the password.
Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday? I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of...
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why'd you call me Forest
Fortress
Accident?
Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other info about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
So conceptual. Did she just Minecraft villager me?
Any other questions?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and
No, I don't think you will autosave, bitch. Confirm. I want to get the password first. I don't want to register a bad login attempt. God forbid. Wait, what is that?
looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
The question is, which did they start with, and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Come on, double time it in here. We must find the password. There's no fucking password. Where's the fucking password?
Your flashlight slides over an old... Some of the writing. These translude... Who are all those... You should adopt one of those... One of the Welkins. Towering. It's... The hull...
An inordinate amount of time has gone into... Just look at those deep...
And for what? All gone. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans. Call in, tune out. We're all untethered.
It's gotta be we're all
Heat death
untethered,
of
right?
The universe.
Like, surely that's the password. But like, for a game like this, I guess they kind of...
This old fireplace, a diagram. The whole thing resembles K-Dra. History class. Radio frequencies, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system. You think so? The web is someone very... The leader of a conductor for whoever decides to... All of this. There's no way.
My God. It's as if the schedule...
Nothing.
Man. Is this gonna... Oh. What is this? Magnesium.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Can I ask a question to the chat room right now? I don't need to know where. I would just need to know if the password is nearby. Or is that something I find much later? Please put my mind at ease. What is this giant ice bear?
Lieutenant, doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Cracks open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside.
Okay.
His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Looks inside the
The
fridge.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Okay. Examine one of the ice. Let's take the
You
note from the
pocket
door.
the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers.
A
in there.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What's it doing here?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So are they trying to sell ice cream from this bear?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
I don't think I went back for this.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on
Alright. I won't try and push it. For now.
a thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is this a furnace? God, Captain Obvious. Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other.
What are you doing?
I hear the murder of the hanged man. I think I hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? You should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Hello, I'm the furnace. Hello, Chance. But you know what? I think we got this one. I think this is a 100% success rate.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello?
you've awakened the entity.
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal. Now you feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
I'll express myself.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your
3
cheeks,
dangerous
telling
stripes.
stories of your wild soul.
What are you doing?
I am the reincarnation of an ancient Lemar warrior.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it.
Kim trusts you. Don't wipe it.
These 3 stripes give you strength in this dangerous realm. It would be foolish to remove them.
Period. Period. We're exploring a dark place, and I need protection. My war paint affords.
And this protects you.
It's tradition. It gives me confidence, Kim, and that's all that matters.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
It's dark.
What are you doing?
I can hear
Wait,
someone.
really? You should investigate. Looks
What is
like
this
it.
thing?
No one has used it in ages. No You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
This man. Kick with my foot.
A hollow ring echoes through
Ow.
the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Fine. Bitch. Hold up. I want to go back here. Sorry, I know I'm crazy for this, but... Oh yeah, and what's also... Map of Martinez.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Oh my god. Kuno, we need you to give us the fucking password.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
I wonder who wrote that.
Looks
now.
like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
What's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You fucking sly dog. You meant Kuno.
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
I think that's highly likely.
I don't know.
The worn map features
Trace
the patchwork
path
grid.
around the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets. Across Rue de Saint Lane and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing. Although the map gives no such indication,
For a more detailed view of the map, go
Oh my god. Tutorial.
an intricate web of it almost looks like the electronic patterns inside a radio computer or an old filament memory, but not quite.
What is the meaning of this
For
tattoo?
you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without someone close to the victim might know. Someone who knows about history could tell you. Gone.
What is this damaged
It's
ledger?
the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging
Oh,
from the board.
fuck yeah.
With the permeables drawer
Read a
inside.
case
It
file.
takes about half an hour to piece one together.
The next world.
Using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
The unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke, AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk, is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
The expression. So what? Am I Leslie and Burke? Is that my name? Can we keep him off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your
Alright,
own
that's
home?
enough of
Can
you.
keep yourself off the streets, threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Fuck. What was hold up. Public indecency.
Good, you're learning.
Yes!
If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day.
I'm so
when
smart.
Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. Way more drunk than Burke there. And let's be fair, you also have party eyes. You slam the hardened plastic ball
Party
in his
eyes.
face, then proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Oh my goodness.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
What? Jesus fucking Christ.
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke, who knows, but both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
I mean, it gave me a nice bit of XP, so... Murder at the hookah parlor?
Murder. Tum 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 at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
At the hookah parlor. How?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
No, yeah, right. I'm with
Joseph
the murder.
Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve, was doing it solo, said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister, was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient.
Like a
Shit
month.
or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept
Yeah,
at it
shit.
for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Was Mills a good cop?
No, he was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey. Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was
I hate
uncheckable.
that adjective.
That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
Top 10 worst adjectives to use on a first date.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Really stupid.
Yeah, so anyway, young man
Yeah,
in his 20s
so
found
anyways,
with his
twiddles
skull busted
thumb.
open, right on the
Twiddles
floor
hair
of the hookah parlor,
with thumb
in the middle of
and
the day.
index finger.
No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer.
Yeah, so anyways.
No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened?
What?
How can it be? Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Table's low, heavy, really sharp edge.
So,
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
he must have been sucking it a lot.
Yeah, he liked his hookah. Stephen was his name.
What was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed piecing it together. Next.
No, I think we're done here.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
That was fun. Let's go.
Advanced race theory.
What the fuck is
Everything is
that?
calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright.
I gotta take a
The
piss.
mind-bending
Let this
phylogenetics
yapper
appear
yap.
more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
And what do we get for such a thought? +1 conceptualization. Yeah. Joyous day, that. So what does printing do on this machine? That's what I want to know.
Tiles on the nothing happens.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll ask Kuno for the password and then get back here.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Let's wait on that. Ooh.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's unplug the ice cream
Something
maker.
close to you dies with a soft...
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board.
Hell yeah. Money? Insane mesh tank top. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. The cellar window. People's feet running, shuffling through the streets.
This orange machine is dead still.
Let's
It has a hand-cranked
try
ice
to
cream
crank
churner,
open the
and you
lid.
slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar.
Equip the pry bar by going to the tool.
Shut up! I don't want to fucking hear it. Listen, I know I have a pry bar. Okay?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric
Turn
freezer.
the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear it's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
We need something beyond that? What's in here?
Only the red cable is plugged
Oh.
into.
What is this? There's a hidden doorway. Oh! 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Ooh!
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Shine light on hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Oh, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine
Guys!
whipstock in better cosmetic order than the others.
Oh my god, we can use this to shoot down the little The
Take it.
body.
You're a police officer.
This
Police
one looks
officers.
It's a
nice.
rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
What does this mean?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would
Fuck
say.
yeah.
He likes this find.
Let's go. Someone has snuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind them.
Yes?
The bear's eyes are
Is the pry bar strong enough now?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream.
You know what?
Only the
Unplug
red
the
cable
other
is
table
plugged into
too.
the breaker box, while an electric sizzle.
Oh. Hate that.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. A friendly cartoon.
Good question. I know. At least it's...
The fridge sits. A thick layer of cold.
Oh wait, do we have steel-toed boots? Is that something we have? No. Does not look like it. Wait, what? Alright, I think there was another way back this way that we just didn't explore. Let's do that before we move on. You know what? I'm happy with our progress. Let's save. Ooh, cans. Postcard. You know who might like the postcard? That, the grandma. What is this? Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Does someone live here? Trays full of dice. Candy dispensers. Oh my god. A dice maker.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Nia?
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
Milius.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
Stop fucking pointing the light in her eye.
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the Legion.
What do you mean by Miles?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
What are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Yeah, I like role-playing games. I need some die. Night straight on Pine Police Officer. No, I was looking for something else. Answers. Ooh.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
She does have a nice voice.
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honest. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
How'd you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Alright, well, let's get to the thick of things. What do you know about the man who was lynched?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about a dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
What?
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
That's fair. You never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
What's the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
Oh, God.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire. She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Thank you very much.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the way. Been repainted. There's still signs of coal black soot.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Oh my fucking
Creative.
god. It just clicked. Do you know what else? I've heard this place is cursed. Do you know about the doomed commercial
I've
area?
heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
She's convinced this place is swarming with malignant energy.
Elysium, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
There are hardly any customers. She has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. Oof, but true.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Yeah, I mean, the whirling rags doesn't look like it's particularly cursed.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to
Damn!
role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to think that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Oh, stop that.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful as far as we... Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Do you know what happened to the other tenants?
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Used to be a hair salon, mannequin, rollerblade skis. I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Whirl.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
The mind is the drawing board of history. I need to think about that.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? I don't like liberals. Liberals piss me. Liberals piss me off.
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What do you think went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chatting behind the curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Sorry. I got a coffee this morning, and it's not treating me very well. From what it looks like, from what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
That's what I think.
No!
Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep up new businesses
shit.
and so on.
She's a part of the system. It's interesting to think about how people look to blame everyone else. And I think that it is a fun choice to see the one person who's performed, dissuading any doubt that the system is working. She's certainly a silent. She is the bystander.
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Right. We place so much emphasis on showing up to work on time and like very mundane things that people usually that I think are important, but like I don't think they're the end all be all. I don't show up to work on time. For someone like me, I actually rarely show up to work like on like a scheduled basis. I'm usually either there extremely early or extremely late. Like, I'll be there at 4 a.m. if I feel compelled to. Or I'll be there at noon if I want to sleep in. And my work gets done all the same. I don't think being on schedule is everything. It's more about the work getting done, which in this case,
She's
they did
right.
not.
Showing up to work on time is important.
That's too bad. I would have supported them. Their projects look great. Showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. You're right, they should have tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed. Do I believe that? No. How do I feel about them? Nope. I'm trying to think about a right answer right now. But how do I feel about them? I saw that they had the inspiration, certainly. She says that they got lazy, which I think is easier when you run out of money. It's easy to become complacent. I don't know. That's too bad. I would have supported them. Their project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
I found the building's intercom, but it's not actually working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me.
I did not.
I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
Oh! Holy shit! I know where we are now! Oh my god, I can fucking see the vision. A strange thing happened when I tried to call a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electric.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
No, I don't think I will. It was something else, something eerie.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
So you tell me the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
I saw a name East Delta Pinball.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure. Before my time. I'm not
An
surprised,
ancient
however.
failure.
My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
I have a few more questions.
Sure, I'm listening.
Ooh, I can spend all day here. What about that taxidermied bear?
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
Oh,
The
okay.
place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed, what were the other ideas?
Alright, what were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
What?
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
I know a girl like that. She works in Fried as a cashier. She's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples. Like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Oof.
Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear.
You did what?
I unplugged the fridge. To help the Revachol Ice City cut their losses.
Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Sounds cool.
Shut up.
Why is everyone doing drugs in this place? Even the taxidermist?
Megatherian?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild
It's
beast?
an imaginary beast that guides you through life. By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
I don't have a comment. I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. Not now, you beast. Hold up, I'll be right back. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I took some parental aggro. Does anyone want to record the timestamp so I can go back? And by does someone, I mean I've already written it down so that I can cut that out from the VOD, because I don't want the VOD people to be so upset. I do like to cut out Dead Space as much as I can. I don't do drugs. That's a lie. Not now, you beast.
What?
Do you ever feel like this vision beast is trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermist do.
I'm a normal person now. Yeah, that was a hypothetical.
Right. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire. Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
Yeah.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
Encyclopedia doesn't even know?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
What is snuff media?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
What about the mannequins?
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
What's up, right? What was the name of?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I see. I'm glad someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. Nod.
Really? Anyway.
She does not like bug. She looks on the windowsill where a dead fly is lying on its back, legs curled up, in a bow tie.
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow. It's hard to say why.
Noted, noted. Everyone write that down. Insects are important. I think that's all I care to ask right
I
now.
hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
You can always return later. is this? Oh, this is the machine. The machine.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand.
Oh!
An old call box with East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. An old East Delta Commerce Center. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Call me absolutely insane. But I think I would like to pass that check.
An old East Delta Commerce Center. This must... No.
Listen. All of you want this check to pass too. Let's not kid ourselves.
An old call box with an East Delta Commerce Center. No. Hold.
You bitch. What the fuck? You sly dog.
An old East Delta Commerce Center. No.
What the fuck? How is this possible? 4 fails in a row?
Oh, East Delta Commerce Center. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now.
Let's fucking
Stronger,
go.
healthier,
W.
and...
W's in the chat.
Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Hell yeah. Call her
There's
again.
a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hi, it's me. I want to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please, I just want to explain myself.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Wait, are you repeating your words?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds the exact same.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
It doesn't matter what I say. You're just gonna continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my smile's been wiped clean.
Say nothing.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're a recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this.
Why do I still feel like it's my fault?
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Keep listening.
The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So,
Strange alien thought pattern ends. The lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom.
it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
A recording trapped in circuitry?
No, I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true.
Alright. Let us unlock another skill. Sure. We'll think about that for the rest of the day. And now let's go give these people back their shot football.
We are still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
Here you go.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Oh.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I'm sorry. It's the best I could find.
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven.
W. Let's fucking go. Is there anything you can tell me about this old rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement of the bookshop.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find. Ah, yes.
Oh,
A superpower. Fear the... Right.
Alright, stop fucking shining this light. You're pissing me off.
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer already.
No, I forgot. He's just a bullshitter. Alright, let's sell this rifle. If it's inoperable.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I wanted to ask him about my missing
Sure
gun again.
thing.
Sold it?
You...
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. And I don't like keeping guns around the...
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare
I
you.
feel like there's something you're not telling
You
me.
weren't quiet.
What was that
You were
like?
very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life, and when I said that I don't normally...
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
I really should have killed myself. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't need to talk about it further.
No apologies necessary, officer. My
A needle in a haystack.
Sure, man.
Sure, man. Where is the... I'd like to sell
Sure.
something.
Let me have a look.
I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what a photic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
What about this rifle? Pawn. You think there's any reason to keep it around? I don't need the money that bad yet. So I guess we can wait.
Another time, perhaps.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding.
Alright, let's talk to the race theory goblin. What? Uh-oh. Alright.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I think I know what the race enigma is.
And
Oh no. Come the eye of the rainstorm. Shit, let me into the fucking paradoxical. You plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. Racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all their money. Oh man, what the fuck? Fuck, I can't save. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory.
Look, babe. The minion of law is also a racist. But his racism is basic and road. He thinks he has solved the great race enigma by describing a road mechanism of scientific competition.
So unadvanced.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of
You guessed
Pericarpestis
wrong.
over 4,500 years ago. Basic racist, I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad, like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
That's all I want.
Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race.
Finally. Let's go.
Yippee! Yippee! He led us through the door. Nobby gets to go through the door now. Yippee! Wait. What's happening? Oh, this door. Whoa, there's a lot of shit in here. Holy fuck. Every worker member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. The union logo and demand democracy. This is a Dewar typewriter. Model names on the back. Postcard. Book. Standard filing cabinet. The drawer seems
On
to be
second
locked.
glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol,
Very
Kuron,
interesting.
Coal City. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages.
Come on.
You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Bro, lock in! My goodness!
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Oh, that's enough for me. Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweet office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do list.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
What's a borscht? Borscht. Special whirling borscht. A type of stew. Take another look.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweet. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut.
Someone with the coffee machine on. Magnesium. God, Kim, look, I have glasses too. Where's this book? Hold up.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
White antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Yeah, let's start there.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership.
Yeah, it's a bold business strategy for sure. But I guess, what's a business strategy to a communist?
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Let's see what the local concerns
Unsurprisingly,
are.
much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Charging rent to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Why would it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Wouldn't it be? Charging rent to live somewhere is pretty outrageous.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love
employ critical
wealth
theory
redistribution so long as it's only redistributed upward. It's true, the rentiers have been bleeding you dry. You really ought to find your own place one of these days. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds. This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
That's true.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
Yeah, I would believe that.
Why they decided to title this one section Invalda is beyond you.
Invalda.
It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand.
I see.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tourney, a critical Mazovian perspective. The Tip Top Tourney is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Read the profile of CS.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. That certainly sounds like a certain delinquent youth who likes to harass you from her balcony.
Let's see what the communists have to say about Tip Top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney.
What's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes. So, all of it, basically.
What's wrong with a good motor crash? Who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines: Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka. There's no way those are real names.
Why not?
Have you ever met anyone named Exilus? Come on, they're plainly pseudonyms. More than that, they're likely anagrams.
What's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity.
I see.
Thus, the so-called tourney becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter. And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
I'm pretty sure I like it for the racing. Yeah, I really am just in it for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
You know, Tip Top Tourney actually an organic ritual of capitalism destruction? I had no idea.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective. I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before.
All right, that was a good read. Some might say.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side. The already familiar, the machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly. Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
Fuck. Fine. Stop. What do I think of NASCAR and Formula One? I'm glad some people like it, but it's not for me.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I know a lot of friends who are getting like increasingly into it. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't do anything for me watching other people grind. I like to grind myself.
This is your cloak. You can feel it.
That's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
You think I should get
The
it?
service cloak issued to you by your station?
Let's go.
Yeah.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
Yeah. Do we have any Formula One fans in the chat?
I will
Probably
shield
not.
you from the elements and give my life for your.
Wait a second. Know thy neighbor. Very nice. All these machines around you. Machines in great quickness. I've watched a bit. I wouldn't call myself a fan though. guys like to watch Tom Bacon's? I think maybe we should end now and allow people to watch him as need be. What's that? Oh man, there's so much to do here. We probably should leave this for next time. Or maybe even later today, if I feel so inclined. But right now, I think it's back to bed. Have a wonderful day. Toodles. For now.